Hey, I wanted to thank a person by the name of Jeffrey Moore. Uh, anyway, haven't had a chance. Well, I've had a chance. I just haven't done it yet. But I appreciate you, and just wanted to say that it's nice to have know that there's people in the world like you, and I appreciate you doing what you did. And we'll just keep it at that. But appreciate it very much. And I also wanted to say something to Damen in the UK. When you asked me to if I would make a video that you could have in your video game, I didn't exactly know what it was. I thought perhaps it was a video game that you were going to or that you're going to create and then to sell. And so when you told me just to act like my normal self, my nutty self, I thought that's what you wanted me to do. And so that's what I did. And I really honestly was hurt. I mean, towards the last part of the stream, you thanked me and you were very kind, and that did make me feel good. But then I played it from the beginning, and you when you mentioned that I didn't even mention your name, I didn't know that you wanted me to mention your name. I didn't. I assumed that if this was the game that you were going to sell, that it's one thing to have a crazy old man on the screen in your video game, and if I would have said Damen or whatever, I didn't even know that that's what you wanted me to. I didn't know that you wanted me to mention your name, because I didn't think anybody'd know who it was. I mean, if you were putting it on the market for sale or whatever, if I would have known that you wanted me to do that, I would have been more than happy to have done that, Damen. I've always thought a lot about you. Not a lot about you. I've thought a lot of you. And it's been fun. I still watch your videos at times. You acting like Sherlock Holmes or whatever. I love that. But I really was offended when I re-looked at the tape, and you were kind of putting me down that I didn't mention you. I thought that I was doing the right thing. I thought I was also doing you a favor. And I didn't ask for any money. I didn't ask for anything. I just did it for you because I thought that you were a friend. And I thought, and I still think you're a nice guy. I just don't understand why you said the things you did. And then on your stream, you had people that were telling you that I was a con artist, that you shouldn't pay me $5 for doing what I did or whatever. And you didn't stand up for me, and that hurt me, my feelings. I do have feelings. I might be 70. I might be an old man and a cranky old man, and but I have feelings, Damon, And I just anyway, I was really surprised that you said what you said, and you said a couple things. One, that I didn't mention you, and two, you might send me $5, but you really don't want to. I mean, I didn't ask you anything, Damon. I wasn't asking you for money or anything else. I did it as a favor to you because I liked you. But anyway, I don't know why you said the things you did, And frankly, it hurt me. But anyway, I also wanted to say something to Eve. And you know who you are. I don't mean Adam and Eve, I mean Eve, also from the UK. I don't really understand the things you've done. If I'm guilty for saying that just because someone appears to you and you think it's your grandparents or your grandmother or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's her. It doesn't, you know, if somebody appears in your room, some ghost appears in your room, or some entity of some kind, and you smell smoke on them, I don't necessarily think that has to be a relative. It could be a demon or someone pretending to be your relative. And frankly, Eve, I don't think that they smoke in the next world, because I think smoking's bad for you. I don't think that they smoke in the next world. So for you to smell their cigarettes, I don't know. I question that. But anyway, for you to drop off the scene with absolutely zero explanation of anything, I'm not too impressed. Not too impressed. And frankly, I'm hurt over it. But anyway, so that's my gripes for the day. But I did want to thank Jeffrey Moore for the kind thing that you did. And I appreciate that very much. And anyway, we'll just let it go at that. I hope that I don't want to be cruel to people. I don't ever want to be unkind or cruel or unfair to anybody. Christ said to love your enemies, do kind things to those that hate you or use you, whatever. And I don't ever want to be unkind to anybody or unfair to anybody. But at the same time, I like to put my cards on the table, or put my cards on the wall, or put my cards on the ceiling, or wherever they may be, and just be honest with people. And I don't mean to hurt you, Eve. I'm just surprised. I'm really surprised at you. Anyway, and I don't want to hurt you, Damen. I think a lot of you. I think you're a bright young man, good-looking young man. I was watching one of your things last night. You were, I don't know if it's your girlfriend or who that girl is. She's really a cute girl. But you were drinking 7-Up or something, I think, cans of 7-Up. But anyway, I don't know what to say. Anyway, I've been honest with you. I guess there's a misunderstanding along the way somehow. I hope that we can be friends. I never wanted to have our friendship jeopardized. But anyway, that's that, and that's the end of my story.